Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm happy to be back and making some long form content. And I want to get on here and start posting a little more because I enjoy it. It's fun. So today we're going to be going to Aldi. We're going to be getting some groceries, going to do some meal preps, and then we're going to go to the gym. We're going to get a back day, and we're going to hit a little back day. I wouldn't say really a science-based back day, but I am starting to really pay attention to my form, time under tension. Still love lifting heavy. You know, that's not ever going to change, I don't think. But as far as like muscle growth, there's better ways for me to start working out. So, I don't know. We'll see. First things first, we're going to Aldi. We're going to get some meal prep material and kind of just go from there. There's really no rhyme or reason to today's plan other than make food and go to the gym. Pretty excited. Take you guys with me. We're trying to get as much filmage as possible. Sipping on the young latte today. So like 110 milligrams of caffeine. 140 milligrams of caffeine, so nothing. It's like drinking a Diet Coke, guys. I'm gonna start posting a little bit more probably on YouTube because it's a lot easier to document what I'm going to be doing. And the goal for next year is to compete in a bodybuilding show. I know I talked about for a while about doing a powerlifting meet. It's still up in the air. I don't know. If I do the meet, it's just going to be deadlift because my bench is atrocious. Squat, I feel like I have more fun in the gym on leg day hitting hack squats, leg press, and actually like taking it to actual failure. So that's where I see the most growth. I mean, I see the most growth by taking my sets to 8 to 12 all the way to failure. But like I feel like squats though are fun. I just don't know. I'd rather do what's going to make me grow and make me better for next year than, just throw weight on the bar and squat. I'll still do it every once in a while. It's fun, Nothing beats squats, like Tom Platt said. It's the one movement that works your whole lower body at once. So, he's got a point. I have my Torq wedge, code BRAXDAWS. Link will be in the description down below. That thing right there has helped so much with form and range of motion and being able to just actually like push myself to failure in a proper way that's not going to actually hurt myself. I don't feel knee pain going to failure, as in, when you go on a squat, your lower back starts to hurt. When you get to 20 reps, your knees start to hurt, hips start to hurt. So that's really a great thing Eric made, where you can actually push yourself correctly. So, and I got a lot of stuff I got to work on too. I'm not saying I've got it figured out, but definitely the wedge is a great tool, and you guys got to stay tuned because there will be some other great products coming out that I'm pretty excited about. I believe in the wedge. That's why I love using it. I love having other people try it out because I believe in it so much. But some of the other products that are going to be coming out with Torq, I'm pretty excited. I feel like they're going to help me out a lot, help me grow, and that's the goal with this. That's the goal with this channel, is to document the growth that I'm going to be going through as a natural. So basically, it's going to be, if I can do it, you can do it too. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing it, be 100% transparent, be genuine. That way, it can maybe be a guide for someone that's, just trying to get into it or trying to get better at, maybe bodybuilding, fitness, just, using your body for going to do the stuff you enjoy. I heard Arnold talk about this in a podcast, but he said if you want to go play tennis, you got to have a body that's in shape. If you want to go play at the park with your kids, you got to have a body that's in shape. So that made me think, bodybuilding is obviously what I enjoy. It's the niche I love. But, everyone's got a body, so everyone's got to take care of it. It's going to be a documentary, if you will. Yeah, I'm gonna drive to Aldi. We're going to go home. We're going to prep them. We'll get to the store, and I'll check back with you guys here in a little bit. All right, guys. Bad news. We didn't end up filming in Aldi, but good news is we got the groceries. I don't know if you can see them back there. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get everything laid out, and then we'll get to cooking, and I'll show you guys how I do it. So, all right, here's everything we got today. We got our turkey. This is 8515. We got chicken thighs, carrots, sweet potatoes. We got honey, non-fat Greek yogurt. This is the sugared kind. Let's see if it focuses. 17 grams of carbs, 10 grams added sugar, and then some powdered peanut butter. I like this way better than normal peanut butter because you just mix it with water, digests way better, and you know, it doesn't have all the seed oils in it. And we also got some seasonings, garlic powder, more garlic powder, and some cinnamon. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get all this stuff prepared, and I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna cook it. So, all right, so we got our sweet potatoes, we got our carrots, and we got some water in the Instapot. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fire that bad boy up. This thing's pretty nice, so go ahead and get it turned on. Manual, 20 minutes, perfect. Now it's gonna take off. All right. Now while the, let's turn that fan off real quick. While the sweet potatoes are cooking, take our turkey. Take your favorite cooking oil. Mine's olive oil. We're going to take some olive oil. We're just going to put it in the pan. Pan's warming up. It's not all the way hot yet. And we're going to take our 8515 turkey. We're going to put that in there. And we're going to grab our garlic powder. And we're going to get real generous with this. Generous. If you aren't cooking with garlic powder, you're not getting real generous with it, you're not doing it right. So we're just gonna go ahead and coat the top layer of it real well. Grab some salt, pink salt. All right, so I got my boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I'm basically gonna do the same thing what I did with the turkey. I'm just gonna throw some garlic, salt, and pepper on them. All right, I got those seasoned. Now we're gonna take them, we're gonna go throw them out on the grill. All right, so I got the chickens on the grill, and probably wondering why it doesn't look very seasoned, but that's because got some more garlic. So we're gonna go ahead and throw some more garlic on there. Throw it on the top side. The salt and pepper doesn't need to go on the top side. I don't think right now. We can do that while we eat it, but garlic, make sure it just gets nice and seasoned. All right, so the turkey's all done. Got it all ground up. And threw some more seasoning on there. Now we're going to go out to the grill and check on the chicken. It's basically what I do every week anyway, so I might as well document it, like I said, show you guys what I'm doing. All right. Let's see if we can get this. Here we go. Let's check on our chicken. I hear the juices flowing in there, so let's check the bottom side of it. Look at those grill marks. Those look beautiful. I'll go ahead and flip them over one time. Best part about the grilled thighs is that the fat inside the thigh, it makes it almost impossible for it to dry out. All right, one last thing. I didn't get it at Aldi because I already had it at the house, and my mom buys the big box. It's the minute rice. This is just the box I bought last week. Still maybe a few servings left in here. I got the water boiling. And I'm gonna put the rice in there and get that figured out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go get the chicken off the grill. All right, guys. So it looks like our chicken is done. It's got a beautiful crust on it. Look at the beautiful grill marks. Yeah, looks good. All right, final result. All right, guys, look at this. This is the sweet potatoes and carrots. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these, I'm gonna put them in our containers. I'll show you how I dress them up. All right, this is gonna be easier with me not holding the camera. So I'm just gonna show you guys. We got the cinnamon. That's how we dress up our sweet potatoes. So this is a thing of honey I already had open. I'm just gonna go ahead and go through it. So I'm pretty generous. I don't measure this out like I should. like I said, we're not really counting calories right now. We're just trying to eat healthy. Um, honey is a very healthy source of carbs, despite being how sweet it is, which is why I think it's kind of a powerhouse. And honestly, you'll be surprised. Like, I get the scale out and I measure out the honey. What I'm putting on right now, one sec, turn that fan off. What I'm putting right now is about a tablespoon and a half. I've been able to eyeball it and get it in the ballpark. So, yeah, I just douse these potatoes in honey. There's a little bit of water residual from the Instapot, but that's no big deal. This just will help when I microwave the meals. Keep them nice and moist. Now this is where the fun part is, because if you know anything about cinnamon, it is. Some people say it's strong. You know, some people don't like a lot of it. Don't bust it all over myself. All right, we're gonna go ahead and open up the cinnamon. We're gonna take it. And me personally, I like a lot of cinnamon. I want it to taste like a cinnamon roll whenever I'm eating it. So we're going to do it this way. Just go ahead and just douse them. Get them nice and covered. That's a lot of cinnamon in that one. It's no big deal. All right. It sounds weird, but having the garlic from the turkey and the cinnamon from the sweet potatoes, they complement each other. And actually, yeah. So that's how we're going to dress those up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get some carrots and we're going to throw the turkey in there. Now for the turkey, this is where I will measure out my protein. I'll measure out about 8 ounces. That way we get a even, consistent amount, so I know what's going to digest. So what we'll do, and I do this sometimes when I do ground chicken as well. I'm just gonna get the rest of it on there. See what that takes us to. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Perfect. I don't know if you guys can see that. 8.1 ounces. So 3 pounds of the 85% ground turkey, even after being cooked down, made 5 meals exactly at 8 ounces apiece. So really, honestly, that's not bad. For $10, you can get 5 meals with 8 ounces of protein, 8 ounces of your protein. So that's pretty good. All right, guys. So everything's been cooked. Everything's been prepared. We've got our five meals with our turkey, carrots, sweet potatoes, the honey, and the cinnamon. We've got our chicken. This is our chicken thighs that we grilled. There's probably, I don't know, this would probably be like 3 or 4 meals worth. This is my post-workout meal for today. That's why it's already made. And then we've got 2 containers of rice. These are just going to be really easy to get to for carb sources. But yeah. All right, so I've made quite the mess, but these meals, they're going to be good. You know, it's one thing when you're starting a diet, it's very hard to find meals that are enjoyable. And these meals right here are simple, easy. You know, pop them in the microwave for 2 minutes. You can eat them anytime. It's just another week. This is probably like the 5th or 6th month in a row I've just been meal prepping, and that's how I got to where I'm at. So honestly, guys, it's not that hard. It's not that expensive.